Chapter 12, Minitab Express. The activity includes 2 questions. Using the data in the textbook dataset, answer the following questions. Question 1. Some of the counties included in the dataset have reformed their welfare systems in the past 10 years. An assumption of experimental design is that random assignment controls for differences between the groups. In this case, assume that the counties were randomly assigned to reform their welfare system or to maintain the current system. Explore the effect of the Welfare Reform Initiative using graphical displays. Compare the distribution of at least 3 variables that might be affected by welfare reform. You can use box plots, histograms, etc. Do you see any effect of the Welfare Reform Initiative on the variables that you selected? For this question, you'll use the variable experimental welfare reform status in 2004 located in column C38 to identify the 2 groups. I will investigate the effect of the experimental welfare reform program on infant death rate located in column C60. I create box plots, graph, box plot, with groups, and then grouping variables for grouping. The Y variable I'm going to use is C60. And the grouping variable I'm going to use is in C38. Here is the output. Notice the summary statistics are listed below the box plots. We don't see much difference in infant death rate between the counties with and without welfare reform. There is an outlier in the counties without welfare reform, so I should investigate to identify this county and determine why there's an outlier. I can also create other displays such as histograms, dot plots, etc. Question 2. Use the t-test, independent samples, to see if the county's welfare system reform status influenced the unemployment rate. For this demo, I will investigate the effect of the welfare reform on the infant death rate. Use statistics, 2 samples, T for means. Select both samples in one column. Identify the column with the samples, which in my case is going to be C60 for the infant death rate, and then the column that identifies the groups, which is in C38. In the options, choose 95% confidence, alternative hypothesis not equal to 0, and check that the assume equal variances is not selected. Click OK. Here's the output. We see that the t-statistic is negative 0.48 with a p-value of 0.6343. We fail to reject. We do not have evidence that there is a difference in the infant death rate based on the welfare reform status of the county. This was supported by the box plot from question 1.